And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome into our YouTube channel at Flippin Hippos. I'm Star, the Flippin Hippo. For those of you that are new to the channel, Keith and I are life and business partners. We resell mainly on eBay and Poshmark. We dabble in several other platforms and local sales. We do majority used clothing, but we do have electronics and other items that we do flip. We have a Facebook group that you can join if you follow the link in the description box. It's a really nice group, laid back, very positive atmosphere, full of really great people sharing information. And we have a clothing guide that you can purchase. That link is down in our box as well. And there's a video that you can watch that gives you a lot of information on the guide and what it includes. We typically go sourcing every Sunday for 99-cent day at the Goodwills, and on most weeks I do my live show to show you guys our haul, usually Tuesday or Wednesday early afternoon. Before I get started in on my haul today, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. If you aren't in the Facebook group, you probably haven't heard the story, but if you are in the Facebook group, you were privy to what happened earlier this week. The seal on the water heater in our basement broke and basically sprayed the entire room it's in with water, and directly in its path is that white box. I think it's ONB, the big white box they put in for your Fios internet. So it got sprayed with water for God knows how long and destroyed. And the landlord came over the same day, replaced our water heater, so we were without hot water for like a half hour. It was no big deal. But the soonest I could get Verizon out here to replace my box and get us back online was yesterday afternoon. This happened Tuesday morning. So 2 days really isn't that bad, because usually, you know, you try to call a tech and it takes a week. But they were out here yesterday, around 3 o'clock, they replaced our box. And in the meantime, while I was waiting for that, I was running my laptop off of the hotspot on my phone just to list and share my Posh Closet and answer YouTube comments and do all the normal day-to-day work stuff. But a hotspot is not good enough to do a live show. So I had to wait to do my live show until I had internet. And that just happens to be right now today on a Friday. So it is Friday. Fridays are fun. Even when we work from home, most of us will work the weekend. Most entrepreneurs work 7 days a week. I understand that. But it's still Friday. And we are our own bosses. So, you know, you could take Friday off, go out to eat, watch a movie, work later, whatever you want to do. I still think Fridays are fun. So it's kind of cool to be here doing my haul on a Friday. Let me say hi to some people in the chat, and then we'll get into the stuff to my left. Justin is here. Hi, Tracy, Greg, Linda, Virginia. Jamie's in here. Yeah, for once Jamie's on a live show. And actually, it's funny because Jamie was messaging me, I think it was Tuesday. Correct me if I'm wrong. What he wanted to know when I was going to go live with my haul video, because he used to always miss them. They're during the daytime, and he was able to watch and couldn't go live until I had internet. So hey Roger, welcome in Donatella and Thrift Mine. Nicole's here. Look at that. Look at how many people are here. This is kind of why I like to sometimes shake up my haul video I do. My normal live show is Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Sunday at 9 without fail. That's when I go live. But these haul videos, sometimes I just like to pop up on random days at random times and see who comes in, because people have different schedules. Marie, hi, welcome in. So let's just jump into it. For those of you that are new, you probably don't know that Keith and I have an entire room of I don't want us, and another entire room of inventory we inherited from a friend that went out of business. So as we're working through the I don't want us and the inherited stock, we're kind of being more cherry picky when we go out sourcing and bringing in less items, so we can still get to those 2 death rooms. They're rooms. They're not piles. They're death rooms. We have death rooms. So we're trying to source a little bit less until we get through everything. Oh goodness, Wade's in the house. Wade, hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It's always cool to see Wade here, guys. Wade's cool. Okay, so we went to 2 Goodwills. We bought 48 items. As you can see, we're definitely being more cherry picky. As far as the volume we're buying, we're still getting bread and butter items, obviously. When you're running a volume-based business, you gotta have your bread and butter items. So we're still picking them up. We're just picking up less. Between the two of us, I would say we list anywhere from 100 to 200 items a week, depending on how productive we are and what else is going on. So sourcing only 48 items is about half of what one of us would list. So you can see that we're kind of sourcing less. So we got 48 items. Our total between the 2 Goodwills was $66.92. So that's an average of $1.39 per item. So obviously not everything we got was on the 99-cent sale. My mouth is really dry today, guys. I have this Pepsi here. I probably should have water, but if I drink more than normal, sorry. Let's just start with these little bags here. So this thing, I'm calling it a thing. You see that? It's Taz, and then the tag on the inside of this hat, it's Acme clothing. I don't even know what I don't even know what kind of hat this is, to be honest with you. If anybody knows, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look at. I have charts that tell me different. You know what? I need to put those in the Facebook group. Where's Holly? Holly's my assistant. I needed to remind me this weekend. I keep trying to remind myself. I have these really great. They're like pictures that show you all different kinds of purses and dresses and hats and skirts and jeans and all the different coats and styles and stuff. I really need to get those uploaded in the group for our members. Anyway, this hat, Taz, it's Acme clothing, and I paid $1.99 for it. It didn't have a price tag, but they just let me have it for $1.99. Yeah, that is good to hear, Wade. I watched part of your video and I fell asleep. But that happens to the best of us, right? This is new with a weird tag. You hear that noise? I don't know what kind of tag this is. It says it's steel grip, so I'm assuming this is like a uniform company. But it was 99 cents. See the blue tab? Blue was 99 cents this weekend. Or last weekend now. And this is new with tags. It was 99 cents as well. It's a Stafford, so it's like not an amazing brand or whatever, but it's new. I'm trying to find its tags. They're in here somewhere. I guess this brand comes with a ribbon. I don't know what's going on with that, but it was 99 cents. New with tags. Jonathan Corey. I don't really know that this is definitely a great brand or anything, but you guys know our general rule. If it's 99 cents and it has tags and it's not Faded Glory, we buy it. Because new with tags, you can always ask for more. They sell faster, even if they're not really amazing brands. If they've got tags and they're 99 cents, they're coming home with us. So these Bongo jeans, they're a really small size too. They're 3, but for 99 cents with the tags still intact, absolutely. Absolutely. This was $1.99. All their hats, stuff's falling on me. All their hats started $1.99. And this one was new with tags. Check that out. It's official, genuine merchandise by the MLB. New York Yankees. I don't know. You guys know I don't do the sports. But it's a baseball hat and it has tags. And I can look the sport up or someone can fill my nerd butt in. This little girl, well, let me find her friend. You guys know that the Goodwill closest to us often has that cart at the front of the store with the 50-cent plushies in it. So I got these. They're the same pony, the balloons. It's Pinkie Pie. So there's a big TY Pinkie Pie with sparkly hair. And then a wee little Pinkie Pie that's actually My Little Pony with, these things are going to fall right on the floor. Give me a second. With cloth-like hair. So even though she's the same character, because it's different brands and different sizes, and they look a little bit different from one another, I'm probably going to sell them together, like in a little lot. So I paid $1 for both. I usually ask for 12 a piece for these. So I'll probably do something like 18 to 20 free ship. Unless they've gone seriously down, I'll have to recomp. But usually like ones like this, I'll ask for 12 free ship just for her. Since it's going to have 2, you can ask for a little bit more. Virginia says the New York Mets. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have no idea when it comes to sports. Totally clueless, but if you guys ever have questions about nerd stuff, video games, comic books, I'm your lady. Look at that. It's a Care Bear. I don't even know which one it is. Harmony Bear. This is Harmony Bear. 50 cents. Care Bears are hit or miss. It depends on the brand and the size and the character. But they'll go anywhere from $12 to like $40, depending on the Care Bear. And so when I find them for 50 cents, it's worth the risk to me. Here's one of my favorite brands of plush, guys. Where's her tush tag? She's a Build-A-Bear. And she was 99 cents. But she has a dress on. I don't think this dress was meant for her, though, because it doesn't look like it quite fits. It just kind of looks awkward. I don't know. It doesn't look right. So I might actually take the dress off and sell it separately. Build-A-Bear clothes on their own also do really well. And since I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks on her. I'm weird. But just to Build-A-Bear, plain bear like this can go from 12 to 18 depending. Of course, the popular characters like My Little Pony and more recognizable Disney characters that are Build-A-Bear go for a lot more. Virginia says she always gets those ponies, but her daughter takes them. Yeah, I always like to get the ponies when they're 50 cents because they go pretty quick. I mean, they still have a really good following. They were popular when I was a kid, and I'm old. So, here's one that Donatella will like. It's a monkey. He was 50 cents. This is a Beanie Boo. A Beanie Boo is very different from a Beanie Baby. Beanie Boos have really big eyes, and the ones with the glitter eyes like that, you could ask for a couple dollars more usually. The glitter eyes make them worth a little bit more. This is coconut. I have sold a lot of coconuts. I've sold the baby coconuts, the big coconuts. One time I sold a lot of the mommy and the baby coconut with the glitter eyes. So for 50 cents I picked it up, but I definitely thought of you, Donatella, when I picked up the monkey. For those of you that don't know, she recently bought like 500 monkeys off of Facebook Marketplace, and she's been listing monkeys for a while now. I mentioned this guy in my Facebook group the other day. We were there was a thread where they were talking about listing your St. Patrick's and Easter stuff now to get it out, out there in front of people's eyes so it can sell before the holiday. And I mentioned that I should have all of ours up now except for the newest one I got. And he isn't like technically Easter, but he has a purple bow and there's like a little chick on his head. So I would use Easter as a keyword in the title. Absolutely. This is a Fisher Price Eeyore, not a Disney or Disney store, so these are worth less, but he was 50 cents, so I picked him up. More monkeys. Hey, welcome in, NH Guy. Thanks for joining us. Y'all ready to be proud of Miss Star? Yep, you're right. You see shoes. These are Skechers. And back before I had a bad back, Skechers was the only brand of flip-flops I would wear because they are so comfortable. I had a pair once that were like actual sneakers on the bottom and then flip-flop top. I love Skechers, but I cannot wear shoes like this anymore because of my back. And now I wear Skechers sneakers. I just love Skechers. But these are definitely something that would have been right up my alley. Blue tags, so they were only $1. And they look really nice. They're in really good shape. The bottoms are a little dirty, but I'll clean them up with my nail brush and some hot soapy water. And this bag that fell on the floor, let's get it back up here. It really just wants to be on the floor because of this heavy thing on top. More shoes. So these are new, and I was really excited to find them. I did pay $3.99, so this is something that I did comp. It's rare that I will comp anything before I bring it home. Usually if it's 99 cents, it's like whatever. But since these were $4, I wanted to comp them. I did not find any new. And I actually, when I comped them on eBay, just to give you guys a tip, I actually looked for the brand and the style. So I looked up Earth Gardenia, brown or whatever, and I couldn't find any new, but I saw a bunch of these used going for 25 to 30 plus shipping. So yes, please, may I have them new with the box? Aren't these cute? These are something I used to wear also. Excuse my phone. This was the style I used to wear also. But yeah, everything's in the box, the tissue paper. So if they're going for 25 to 30 used, and there were no new ones on, that's the thing. A pair was used. So when you find something that you're going to be the only one, you can kind of make up your own price. So I'll probably look up what they go for new and then take that and what they're going for used and go somewhere in the middle. And I always love when I find Vera Bradley's for 99 cents. This was a blue tag, so it was 99 cents, and it's a Vera Bradley. These sell for about 20 to 25 used, depending on the style, the size, and the brand. I do pretty well with them on both Poshmark and eBay, and they're like hit or miss because sometimes I'll list like a Vera Bradley and it'll sell overnight. And then sometimes they'll sit for a couple months before they go. Again, it's probably just all about the pattern and the right person at the right time looking for that particular Vera Bradley. I'm just now learning shoes. I think they're gross and I have hang-ups about them. But I got over myself and I went out of my comfort zone and I did a bunch of shoes. And I started to see the money you could make. And I like money more than I like being comfortable, I guess. Hey, Swamp Picker, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Rosie's Closet. Nice to see you guys here on this lovely Friday. These are scrub pants, but they were new, so for 99 cents. Got Levi's here, which is a brand well, for women's, I stay away from it. I will still source men's Levi's used, but I don't do really well with the women's. They kind of sit forever. But the ones that are new with tags do move for me. So for 99 cents with the tags on them, I definitely picked them up. Virginia, Poshmark is actually a really good platform to be on. And it's a lot easier than eBay. as far as listing, I think it's a lot easier to list there. The buyers are a whole different breed. I would say they're a lot nicer and no returns. So don't be scared of Poshmark. It's a good place to be. And the other sellers there are really welcoming when you're new. They're quick to follow you and help you if you have questions and stuff like that. So yeah, hit me up if you have any questions about Poshmark. We just started selling there last May, but I feel like I've come a long way and learned a lot. Hey Lance, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Did you just wake up from another nap? Guys, Lance just had surgery last week. He's supposed to be recovering, but he is working and sourcing, and he needs to take it easy, take more naps. I actually really like that, Pamela. That is really cool. I am really big on wordplay and things like that. So that grand larceny deal's so good you think you're stealing it is a great idea. Hi, Mama. Oh, you know what? I just got your message this morning. You called when I was using my hotspot for my laptop when I didn't have internet the other night. So the call didn't come through. And I never checked my voicemail, but this morning I did because I was waiting to see if my prescription was ready up at Giant Eagle. So I just got that this morning and I was going to message you. But I did get your voicemail, and that's why I didn't answer the phone, because I was running my hotspot. Thank you for calling and thinking of me. You're such a sweet person. This is Syntaz, which is a uniform supply company. It's new. I don't see any tags on it, but it's new. Clearly it has its buttons there, so we'll list it new without tags. You should definitely be resting more, Lance. You're going at it too hard for someone who just had surgery. Rosie, I didn't know that was your main platform. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of felt bad, though, that you left that message like 3 days ago. This week has just been rough, though. Without having the internet, having to run off my hotspot. It's been a week, but I rolled with it and getting through it. It's Friday. You guys know that Keith and I love this brand. Love it. Used, we love it. We'll pay full price for men's shirts and this brand used. And the denim shorts, men's denim shorts, they do really well. So when we found one new with tags, yes, we did pay full price, $5.29 for Orvis new with tags. This isn't actually one of those brands we discovered by accident because of our philosophy of if it's 99 cents, why not? Take the risk. And the first Orvis item we ever brought home sold in a couple of days for like $20 plus shipping. It was men's denim shorts. And then ever since then, we just always source Orvis when we find it. It's a good brand. Jamie was eating. I'm hungry. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to Panda Express, guys. I've been looking forward to it all day. I already know what I'm going to order. And every time we go there, I don't know how many are familiar with Panda Express, but you can get like 1 entree or 2 entrees and your sides. We always get 2 entrees, the big plate, and then we get egg rolls on the side. And we have, we don't eat it all. We're not that big of a pigs, but we over order like basically 2 meals and we bring it home. We'll have 1 tonight, and then tomorrow for lunch we'll have the rest of our Panda Express. So I get really hype. I get hype. I'm like, I'm going to have Panda Express for dinner and lunch. I love food. Jamie says, ew. No, actually, we have a Panda Express restaurant standalone here. We used to have it was called a Qdoba. Qdoba is exactly like Chipotle. It's the same exact thing. But the Chipotle opened up across the street and Qdoba went out of business within like a month. Chipotle opened up, Qdoba was done, so that restaurant got closed out, and then Panda Express moved in. Kelly says she met a reseller at a book sale and they went for coffee and bagels. That's so cool. You met a friend and a reseller friend at that. Shelly says she gets both orange chicken. I never can remember what it's called. It's one of the ones you pay a little bit more for. It's a hot and spicy beef. And then teriyaki chicken. Greg says, I know I might as well cross-post when listing between Posh and eBay, but is it worth the time to transfer my existing eBay inventory to Posh? Absolutely. Absolutely. It is worth your time to transfer over. Here's the thing. Number one, the more items you have on Poshmark, the more likely you're going to make sales. At about 100 live listings on Poshmark is when you can expect to see sales on the regular. And I mean, it's like with anything else. The more you list, the more active you are, the more you're going to sell. But the items that you move, if you hit revise on eBay, even if you don't touch anything, but if you're working on moving that listing to Poshmark, just hit revise and then send it back through. That kind of like gives it a push up on eBay as well, because that listing counted as being tweaked, if that makes sense. But don't like overdo it. Don't like spend all your time cross-posting your items from eBay to Poshmark. Don't spend like 10 hours a day. My recommendation is like 5 to 10 on Posh a day is good. So if you move 5 to 10 a day on Poshmark, that's fine. If you're listing 10 on eBay and simultaneously doing them on Poshmark, then I really wouldn't worry about doing any extra or moving over. But yeah, definitely, the more inventory you have on any platform, the better off you are. I'm going to go back up here. I saw the chat moving real quick. So the only stuff you can sell on Poshmark, though, is clothing and accessories and makeup. So you can't move your plush or hard goods over there. Tracy ate Flat Top Girl for lunch. Sweet and Sour Cat. Yo, you're so funny, Lance. Leftovers are the best, Tracy. I absolutely love when you have leftovers. It's like, yay, I get to eat it twice. Lance actually knows what Qdoba is. So does Kelly. See, the Qdoba out here was actually cheaper than the Chipotle. And that's why I liked it. Because it tasted the same to me, but it was a little bit cheaper. Now we know I have cats and dogs. You guys are bad. You guys are awful. Kelly, that is so cool. Did you purposely slip one of your books in her bag so that she would have to call you again? So you guys could be friends? Yeah, Jamie's right. Things will sell for more on Poshmark. Oh, Greg, don't fangirl over me. I'm just me. I'm just like everybody else, except probably more goofy. So the thing is, you can cross-post to Poshmark one of two ways. You can open up your Poshmark and your eBay and list on both at the same time, new items, and just simultaneously do it. Or the way I do it, I do most of my eBay listing really late at night after I share my closet. And I do my cross-posting to Posh in the afternoon. So I do like 5 then, and then eBay later. Doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as both are staying active. We have had something sell on both platforms. It will happen. I can't tell you it's not going to happen, because it's going to happen. If you have an item on both platforms, occasionally that mistake is going to be made. If it does, just cancel it on Poshmark. eBay will punish you for canceling. Poshmark will not. As of yet, they're eventually going to catch on that we're all canceling orders, though, because they sold on eBay, probably, and start coming up with some consequences. But other than that, just keep a really good system. What we actually do, and this is when I said, you know, when you're cross-posting, revise the item and send it through. I actually put 2 little asterisks in my eBay titles, and I know they're on Poshmark. So I revise it, throw the 2 little asterisks in, and then send it back through. If I don't have room in the title, I put it in the SKU line in all caps so I catch it. Poshmark. So that way if something sells on eBay and I see those asterisks, I know it's on Poshmark and I can go remove it. Everything on Poshmark is on eBay. We already know that. So if it sells on Poshmark, I take it down from eBay. You do have to stay on top of it. You have to be diligent. You have to like check your phone every time you make a sale and remove it from the other platform. But regardless of how diligent you are, mistakes will happen. We're all human. Sometimes you'll be asleep and it'll sell on both. Sometimes you'll forget to take it down off of one of the platforms when it's sold on the other one. That's happened to me sometimes, like if I'm outsourcing, I'll think, oh, well, let me just finish, you know, going through these jeans and pay for them, and then I forget. We're human. It happens. But just be as diligent as you can, I guess. Kelly says she put a photo of herself and her new friend on Instagram. We'll have to go look at it. You guys are talking a lot today. I'm going to catch up on the comments and then I'll go back through more of my stuff. GoDaddy does not sync up with Poshmark the way it does with eBay, unfortunately. But Poshmark does have a nice sales report that you can download that can help you with your books. We just actually caught up on our books last weekend, Monday, which is cool, you guys. For those of you that knew that we were so far behind on our books, we were looking at an extension for taxes. We got caught up on our books. We have a couple more things we have to put in the books, and then we'll be filing. But the sales report thingy is really nice. It breaks a lot of stuff down for you. It's in a spreadsheet, so I like it. It's better than having to do everything manually, at least. Oh, so she took it out of your bag to make sure you had to call her back. I need a spade. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up real quick. So Virginia, if you're looking to learn about Poshmark, check out Sydney L's videos, and she has a free Facebook group, Posh Boss HQ. Most of what I've learned about Poshmark was from her. Fortunately, I got to learn in person because we hung out in Vegas and then we went on vacation together in Florida. And I got to pick her brain. She's really smart. She knows a lot about Poshmark. So I would definitely recommend Sydney, not just because she's my friend and I absolutely love her, but she knows her stuff. She really does. I've done worse to gain a friend. Why do I not doubt that about you, Kelly? Men's clothes do really well on Poshmark. Keith lists all of our men's clothes for us on eBay, but that's primarily what he does outside of electronics. I cross-post his shirts over there, and they do well. They do just as good as the women's stuff. I've actually looked at some of our buyers' closets before. Like they'll buy from us, and I just kind of go look. There's some really stylish men on Poshmark that are looking for great deals on good clothes. Yeah, the sharing is just basically promoting. But yeah, look up Sydney L. Look up her YouTube and then join her free Facebook group, Posh Boss HQ. You will not regret it. That girl took us from not selling it all on Poshmark to making a nice side hustle, multiple stream. Have I compared I used QuickBooks a long time ago, not as a reseller. I think GoDaddy is easier, personally. I like that it syncs to PayPal. I like that it syncs to eBay. I think that makes life so much easier. They have an app on your phone that keeps track of your mileage and uploads it. So when you log into it on the desktop, your mileage is already taken care of for you. And it's cheaper. GoDaddy is lots cheaper than QuickBooks, and it's very user-friendly. I self-taught myself in 5 minutes how to use it. It's really simple, and it's more affordable, and it syncs with eBay and PayPal. We don't want to talk about my hippos because I have a lot, and they are everywhere. We have 3 desks in here with two desktop computers and then one for my laptop. Each one has hippos on it. And then there's hippos on the shelf, and then my whole dresser's covered. And then the 3 behind me. I don't know how many. There's a lot. I should make a video of like meet the staff and show you guys all my hippos. Okay, so we'll get back to the haul. I've answered your questions. Keep them coming. I don't mind if this just becomes an ask me anything and we just talk. That's fine too. I like answering questions. I like live shows because I really like interacting with you guys. I think that's like the best part of a live show is the interaction. So this was 99 cents. It was just kind of a neat shirt. T-shirt. It's a men's t-shirt. 9-line on the front. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. And then a brand that used to be exciting, but has been ran down to the bottom, unfortunately. You're welcome, Lauren. So this, I mean, it's still okay if you can find it for 99 cents, I guess. A couple bucks, maybe. And in cool prints like this. This one, the Bugatti does well on Poshmark, too. And this was 99 cents. This brand is meh, but the size is good. It's an extra large, and it's linen. So linen's one of those materials that you should absolutely be picking up when you find it. Just like silk, leather, suede, wool, cashmere, and linen. Those are the materials. The brand doesn't really matter. People like them. And this one had a cute graphic on it too. So even though it was Hager, it's like, come on, it's linen, it's got a cute graphic. It's not always about the brand. This is a Hawaiian shirt brand that Keith does really well with. So he does like to pick it up when he finds it. Jamaica Jacks. This one was 99 cents. And it has a really good print. It's a nice bright orange color for guys that like the Hawaiian shirts and the bright loud colors. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Robert. I appreciate it. Helped feed a hungry hippo. And then it's got like the embossed floral and palm fronds and stuff. You are welcome, Virginia. You absolutely will not regret it. That's a really great group to be in, and you'll get a lot of help in there for your Poshmark. This is Peter Millar. This one is 5. I have no eyes. It's a cashmere blend, so it's a 5% cashmere blend. The last Peter Millar I showed you guys was a pink one sweater vest that we found for that was silk, and it went for like 20 bucks. So we got this cashmere blend for 99 cents. Those are all of the men's shirts I picked out. Like I said, we got 48 items. I'm not going to show you all 48, just like the highlights. I don't know, because Keith does our clothes. I honestly can't answer that. He's in the next room. How much do you think that linen shirt would go for?
I don't know, because I haven't looked at it.
He doesn't know because he hasn't looked at it. Probably 16 or more. Off the top of my head. Amazon's about the same, and that's just because of our sourcing. We don't find a lot of items to put on Amazon. We're trying not to put new electronics on it until we've built up to the point that we're comfortable doing that. And we just don't find a lot of stuff in our area that is good for Amazon. But it's going okay. It's building itself up slowly. It's Posh Boss HQ. She has a pay group and a free group, so just make sure you're joining the free one if you don't want to pay. I think the other one is Posh Boss HQ VIP. That's her pay group. She also co-runs the Rockstar Entrepreneur Group with Casey, the Rockstar Flipper. I'm like still talking and showing you these. So this is an okay brand. It's not that great. Actually, a lot of people tell you it's a poop brand. But when I find it for 99 cents and they're cute, I pick them up because the cute ones that look nice do well for me. No, not really. Not in our Goodwills, Jamie. We look, but you gotta remember, right now we only get to go every Sunday. So when he quits his job and joins me full time, we might do a little bit better on that. Or he might. He'll have more time to look. I've never heard of this brand, but it was new with tags. And it was 99 cents. And it was cute. Look at these. I just sold a lot. Yeah, hydraulic can sell if they're cute. See, like I say, it's not always about the brand. If something's cute, someone's going to buy it. Jamie, yeah, sad face. Sourcing around here, if you want to do used clothing, is amazing. Because you can get 99-cent stuff. We have a Benz. But a lot of other things are hard to come by. We find stuff sometimes, but not a lot. Again, it could just be that we don't get out to source as much as we should, but you do what you can do with what you can do, right? Hey, Noelle's here! Hey, welcome. This is a brand I will always pick up at any size. I would pay up to like $3 for these, honestly. The Not Your Daughter's jeans, especially the ones with the tummy technology, are good. Those ones were 99 cents. These were also a 99 cent. I like Guess jeans. I do pretty good with Guess jeans. I probably wouldn't pick them up if they weren't 99 cents, just because they usually go for like 20. 22 if they're unique or really big. These ones I'll probably start at 22 because they are unique. They have this raw hem on the waistband. I've never seen that before. I've seen raw hems on the bottom, but this is just kind of different and cute. And oh yeah, this is a brand that's not Amaze Balls, but again, it's one of those, I find the ones that look really cute for 99 cents, and I do pretty good with them. These are Sound Girl. But when I find them with the bling bling and the fancy pockets and the embellishments like this, I do pick them up. These are just real nice. They're real dark wash. They have whiskers on the knees. They're flare. Oh, Yvette, I love Not Your Daughter's jeans. I have two favorite pairs of personal jeans. Both were 99 cents at Goodwill. One is Wrangler, surprisingly. That's what I'm wearing right now. I love my Wranglers. They're so comfortable. But my other second favorite pair is Not Your Daughter's jeans, and they have the permanent sewed-in flip cuff. They're ankle length, and that's really good for someone like me that's 5 foot tall. And I usually walk all over my pants because I'm so short. They're not even like petite, but because they have that cuff at the bottom, those of you that met me in Vegas know exactly which jeans I'm talking about because I lived in them out there. But they have like a cuff at the bottom, and they like flatten my stomach a little bit, and they're so comfortable. I love them. I used to live in Old Navy jeans. I liked the Rockstar ones. But after I found my first pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans that I tried on, I was like, oh, this is my new brand. This is my jam. Yeah, I bet you're seeing some sales. And congratulations on your numbers, Noelle. That's awesome. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with not growing because you're selling too much, right? That's a good problem to have. So these are cut from the cloth. These were 99 cents, and they're like a light black, dark gray color. I don't really need an excuse for cut from the cloth. It doesn't have to be cute. It just has to be that brand, honestly. And got a couple pairs left here, guys. These are, oh yeah, these are Converse. So I've only ever had one other pair of Converse jeans. They were blue. They took about 3 months to sell, but they were a smaller size. They eventually went on Poshmark, and I think I got 20 for them, if I remember, with offers to likers. So these ones were 99 cents, and they're burgundy. And 3 months isn't bad for used clothing, honestly. I'm hoping those ones will go a little bit faster. They're still a smaller size, but they are burgundy. They're different. I love silver Suki jeans too, but for a different reason. I sell them. I have never even tried them on because I'm afraid to. I'm afraid if I like them, I'll start keeping them. And they are my best seller. And they make a lot of our jeans income comes from silver jeans. So I have to sell them. These are 99 cents. These are J-Lo. You guys know I love my J-Lo jeans and my Jessica Simpson jeans. I just always do really good with them. I wouldn't pay more than 99 cents though. And these are white. After I got home from the hospital last night, I found 2 listings from the summer that had the photos removed. Oh, those photos being removed are the bird poop. Oh, another pair of J-Lo. Look at that. These are jeggings. 99 cents. I will buy the J-Lo and the Jennifer or Jessica Simpson jeans in any size, any style, but I won't pay more than 99 cents. Just because they do set for a long time and they usually go for around 20. I saved the best for last. And I paid $6.99. Speaking of silver, these are the Tuesday. And I absolutely paid $6.99 for them because they are my favorite jeans in the world to flip. Ever, of all time. Better than any other brand. They move faster than Miss Me. They go for a little bit less than Miss Me typically. I did sell a pair of silver for $50 last week on Poshmark. So they can go, you know, for comparable with Miss Me. Usually they go for like 40 though. But they go faster than Miss Me. They don't sit as long. And I will absolutely pay $6.99 for a pair of silver jeans every day of the week. Oh, Yvette found 15 pairs for $4. Yeah, she's right. She sold all of them within 2 weeks. You cannot keep them for long. $4 a piece for 15. I'm jealous of you a little bit. You paid $60 for 15 pairs, and I would have got like 10 pairs for that. So, back to what I was saying. These are size 16, so I am super excited about these because they're Tuesdays and they're size 16, so these ones will start at 50, and let's hope they go. I usually end up getting a best offer, 40 or 45, or doing the offers to likers on Posh, and I'm good with that too. But like the ones that went last week, she just bought outright for 50. I always love when that happens. And then this week, I had a pair of Miss Me's up on eBay for $51. I know that sounds weird, but we've been adding $1 on a lot of our starting prices because of the increase in shipping, and we do mostly free shipping. So the Miss Me's were up for $51, and they offered us $50, and we were like, sold! So our jeans are moving, you guys, and you can get those prices for them. So don't believe it when people tell you that silvers are worth like 20. They're not. You can get a lot of money for silver and Miss Me still. Yeah, actually, Sorenza, I can absolutely do a video on pricing jeans for eBay and Poshmark. That would actually be a really good idea for my Back to Basics series, because where we're at in that series right now, we're talking a lot about listing. I wanted to do one about, that'll work. I just totally like went off on my own thoughts, but I wanted to do one about how to increase your speed on listing as well. But comping and pricing is all part of that. So I will put that on the list for the Back to Basics series. It'll probably even be next week because it's about jeans. And other than plush, jeans are my favorite thing to flip. I love flipping jeans. I would love to talk about comping them. And I would like to educate people on the fact that you don't have to lowball and fast nickel with jeans. I get $40 to $50 for silver on a regular basis on Miss Me's. And like I tell people, like, you know, oh, well, I let my silvers go for $20. I get more than that for Old Navy, like, and Gap and American Eagle. So yeah, that would be a good video to make, I think. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. I love it when you guys give me the content. I don't have to think as much. Hey, Landshark Picker, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. You're coming in at the end, but that's okay. You can always watch the replay. This is the last thing I was going to show today. It is a yellow. You can see it went through the wash and dryer. It's all curly, but I just paid $6.99. Found myself, the plush aisle's the place to be. The plush aisle and the jean aisle, as far as I'm concerned. I do have one more thing to show you because I bought myself something. A little prize for myself. Because sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right? This thing doesn't even have a brand on it, but I love it, and I'm going to keep it. I'm pulling the price tag out to show you. Oh, awesome! You sold BKE for $40 because of my video. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, I would love to help you guys price your jeans because we could all be making more money. That's the thing. Buyers will pay the prices for certain brands and styles. You know what I mean? Blue tag. You see that's blue? Price too low. Yeah, we could all be making so much more money. My mentality is seriously list high because you can always run a sale. You can always lower the price if it sits. Most clothes take 4+ months to sell, and most people don't realize that. Clothing is long tail. In our clothing guide, we break it down for you, but the majority of brands take 4 months or more to sell, and people just get impatient. So, of course, if you have a pair of jeans, say, that regularly goes for $40 or $50, and you've been sitting on it for 2 months, and you're new and you don't know that they take 4 months, or you're just impatient and you knock them down to $20, yeah, yours are going to sell faster. Clearly, if you're selling something worth $50 for $20, it's not going to take 4 months to sell. But if you can learn a little bit of patience and build up your listings to have more listings and more volume, then you can afford to sit on all of your items and wait for that higher price. I have never found dojo jeans, Yvette. Yet. Never. Not in the wild. Never seen them. I look for them, trust me. They do. They go fast and they go for a lot of money. Yeah, BKE is a good brand. Unfortunately, I will tell you, the women's BKEs, not so much, like 20 to 25. But the men's, definitely 40 to 50. Absolutely. Nope, we're still 30 day. And I'm going to be 30 day until they change it. Did that sound snarky? I'm still doing things the way I've always done them, and whenever they do the thing in their system and change them, then I will adapt and adjust. But for now, I'm just doing my thing. So, yes, I did buy this for myself. It doesn't have a brand or a tag anywhere in it, and I don't care because I like it so much, and it's so cute, and it's so star. I love crossbody purses. I love purses that have built-in wallets that you don't need an extra wallet. So this has a place for all your credit cards and driver's license and a place for your money and your coins. It has a nice middle place here and then a front pocket. And yeah, it looks tiny, but I don't really carry that much in my purse. One, I'm not the kind of girl that needs a lot when I go out of the house, and two, because of my disability and my back issues, I can't have too heavy of a purse. So this will fit everything I carry perfectly, but it has this built-in wallet and 2 other pockets. It's crossbody. It was $1, so I don't even care if it's not branded. It's black, so no matter what I'm wearing, what t-shirt I'm wearing, it'll go. And it's really soft too, and it bends. So I got myself a prize. Yeah, just a little bit at a time, Sorenzo. That's all you can do is just, you know, you have your bigger picture, your huge goal for you, quitting your job, and then you take little steps and little bites out of it along the way. And eventually all those little steps and those little bites will start to build and build until you can reach the bigger goal. And I always tell people to keep your eye on the bigger goal, of course, but that's overwhelming. You got to break it down into smaller bits and just work on each of those little bits, like listing X amount per day or getting my prices up. And eventually that will add up and you'll hit your big goal. Virginia, I'm not either, but what you gonna do? It's not the worst thing they've ever done to us. Yeah, we're just listing like we've always listed. Well, as far as me, I think Keith is still doing it too. Just still doing 30-day. Because they said when it kicks in, when the change kicks in, your listings can still run their course to the end and then they'll flip over to the GTC. So let their system do it. I don't want to change yet. Yeah, Noelle, I remember having this conversation with you before that we both really like the crossbody smaller bags. They're easier to contend with when you're out in public, and they're easier to carry, I guess. But I haven't bought a purse in years. The purse I'm currently using is falling apart, and it was actually also 99 cents. I got it like 2 years ago at our local honey pot that recently closed down. And I used it it was like shiny. It had like the shiny stuff on the outside of the leather, and that's starting to peel, and the strap is breaking, and I'm really picky, so it's been, you know, it's been a while since I could find one that I really liked, and so I'm happy with this one. Such a girl thing to talk about, purses, right? All the boys are like, we don't really care about your purses, but alright guys, we have been here for an hour, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to let you get back to it. It is Friday night, so if you are working tonight, be productive, go make some money. If you're taking off some much deserved time off, enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. Everyone be safe. Everyone make a lot of money this weekend. May the cha-chings be ever in your favor. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today for a whole hour and giving me that time out of your life. I 100% appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out. The thumbs up always helps the channel. I can see there's already 2 thumbs down, but those help too, so thank you for those. And if you guys think of any questions later that you didn't get to here, leave them in the comments. I answer each and every one. Or join our Facebook group. Link to that is in the description box, and you can tag me and ask me questions about anything you guys ever want to know about. I will help you. If I don't have the answer, I will find someone that does. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. And you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin Hippos. You guys have a wonderful evening. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.